Unicorn. All right, welcome you guys to the Sunday night team call. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's a super exciting night. One, because it's the first call of the year for us and many of you who are getting on, and we have a special guest speaker, which is even more exciting. So thank you for your time because we know it's valuable, and I just want to say thank you to Lisa so much. I know you just get off a call and you're doing a call, and I think you may have another call. So she has just been like the go-to person, and she is in our fellow downline, you guys, and she's part of the Millionaire Club. She's just recently been one of the people who was actually in the pre-test group with the official test group with Autumn, and she's had some amazing results, and she's just been a super helper, right? A super user, if you will, in the nursing world is what we call it, people who help everybody else like get it out there and get it going. And so she's going to share tonight, really that it's not too late to still get in, and that you should be participating in this, and how she's been going about that, and just super exciting. I think most people on right now are committed to 80-day obsession, which is crazy. I know there'll probably be a few more that jump on, but we're really excited to hear from you, and we truly do appreciate you taking your time out of your night to speak on our team call. So take it away, girl.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for having me on. Like, honestly, like she said, we're like the same family. We're on the same team. I don't have anything official, like, prepared. I'm just going to come to you guys real. Like, I'm not, no joke, I got my diet cherry Coke from Steak and Shake. My husband and daughter were like, they know I love Diet Cherry Coke from Steak and Shake. Like, it's that cherry syrup. You, like, get addicted to it. I think I'm addicted. So they're like, we brought you this. I'm like, I'm presenting like 2 presentations tonight about being healthy, but I'm like, don't judge me. I'm thirsty and I love it. So, so that's what you're going to get from me tonight, you guys. I just keep it real and don't try to like sugarcoat things or make things what they are or what they aren't. But I think I'm really excited because, like she said, this is your first call of the new year, and the new year is such an exciting time because it really does determine the rest of your year. Like, you have the opportunity right now to determine what do you want to get out of the next 3 months, the next quarter after that, your year results. And it really does. Your momentum starts right now. And it's awesome to start the year out with a brand new program. I'm so glad that you guys are all a part, have committed to being a part of this program and doing it. I don't know if you guys know, but the meal plan is now uploaded. Everybody's excited. I haven't looked at it to see if there's any changes. I know they were still tweaking some things from the test group. So as I'm talking, guys, if you have any questions, definitely just type them in the chat and we'll answer those as well. So just to kind of backtrack where I was before the test group, I should also add, I'm from Central Illinois. I started my fitness journey at 200 pounds, and I started on VHS with Power 90. And so I've been doing Beachbody programs for a very long time. I'm preaching to the choir here, guys. We know Beachbody works, but I think that it's important for you guys to know, like, where I started from and where I am today and how I got there. And it's all from Beachbody. Just a little bit about the business background. This isn't even a business call, but I have to put it out there. I worked for, is everybody pretty much in Illinois on your team that's on here? Kind of, sort of. So I worked as a secretary in a corn refinery plant in Central Illinois. That's where I was when I met Christina Solins. She drove down from Chicago and did a Turbo Kick certification, and I got signed up. I was recently divorced, literally lived in the middle of nowhere, cornfields, and was a secretary at a corn refinery plant. And I didn't know a lot of people. I didn't have a huge network, but I loved Beachbody. I loved the community. Just like you guys love everybody on this call tonight. It's your family. And plug into that and hold on to it and own it. And, within 5 years of Beachbody, I guess it was about 2 years, I quit my full-time job as a single mom. Everybody thought I was crazy. Like, I have a good job working at this refinery plant. Why are you quitting? And so I quit my full-time job after about 2 years. And then 5 years later, I had earned $1 million. And, you have an amazing opportunity. And like I said, you just have to decide, like, this is going to be your year and start reverse engineering. Like, what is your goal? Is your goal $1,000 a month, $1,000 a week? Start reverse engineering. What is it that you need to do? And it starts with you being a product of the product, and you're a walking billboard for your business. So you got to walk the walk. You know, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk and make that commitment to all of that. So I always like to kind of just share that. You're like, who is this person? Why is she, you know, this has probably come easy for her. She's probably been thin her whole life. I haven't been thin my whole life. I was the chubby girl with curly hair and was kind of not horribly bullied, but picked on. So whatever you want to do with your life, whatever you want to do with this year, you can totally do it. You just have to make that decision and hold on tight to everybody here and do it together. So the beginning of 2017, we've all been there, right? We lose weight. Sometimes we gain it back, especially over the winter. We hibernate like little squirrels, and the next thing we know, we're 5, 10, 15 pounds heavier. And I decided, I haven't really taken a lot of before pictures in like my bathing suit. I usually do leggings, sports bra, whatever. I was like, I'm going to take a before picture in my bathing suit, bottoms, and a sports bra. And I took the picture and I was like, okay, like what happened, you know? So time kept going by and I was like, I've got to get out of this rut. I've got to do something different. I need something to motivate me. I need something to work towards. I need something to push for. And so it was probably like April, I decided I'm going to sign up for a beauty pageant. So I'm 41 years old and was like, why not? I'm going to do a beauty pageant. So I did my beauty pageant, and I actually did the keto diet, getting ready for the beauty pageant, and I did keto and intermittent fasting, and I did lose weight, but I plateaued hard. I was so tired. I didn't have the energy to work out. So after the pageant was over, it was like, okay, what's next? And I was talking to my husband. I was like, I need something to push me. I need something to work towards. I need something new. I need something to motivate me. And you guys, I don't know if you've read The Secret. I know Christina talks a lot about it. Putting something out to the universe and it comes back to you. Like literally that night, I got an email from my corporate rep that said, got some exciting news for you. Carl Deichele actually called me and wanted you in this test group. And I'm like, what? Like, that's when you get the goosebumps and the chills or whatever. So I was like, okay, it's like, Carl picked me. Like, I am going to give this my all, 100% in, no matter what. I'm not going to cheat on myself. I'm not going to cheat on the group. I'm going to dedicate this, 100%. So didn't know exactly what the program was. They threw us all into a private group page, and it was titled ADD. So we're like, ADD, like, what are they trying to say here? Like, what kind of group is this? We didn't know who the trainer was or anything like that. And then when we finally found out, it was on a Saturday. We did a webinar with Autumn, and she went over everything, and then we started on Monday. So you guys have an entire week to look over the meal plan, to get ready. I know everybody's like, oh, we don't have the meal plan yet, we're not ready. No, I had 2 days, so you guys can do it. You got a whole week. And by the way, we're going over the meal plan tomorrow night together as a group. So if you guys don't have the link for that, I can share that as well. So when the group started, it was really intimidating, right? 80 days. A lot of the workouts are an hour long, and they're intense workouts. And this times nutrition thing, like nutrition's the hardest part, right? We can all work out, but getting our nutrition on track is scary. It was scary because I knew that was going to be the hardest part for me. So, I can tell you guys that while it seems intimidating, the time nutrition is going to completely organize your day. It's going to totally structure your life in a really weird way. You're like, how is that even possible? But it's basically forcing you to get organized with your time, with your schedule, with your day, with your food. So there's no more like, oh, I'm going to run to the mall, and then like 5 hours later you're like, I haven't eaten anything, because you're going to be prepared. You're going to have food with you no matter what. You're going to know, like, you're going to set an alarm on your phone. Okay, I ate at 12 o'clock. In 2 hours I have to work out. I have to work out again. No, you have to eat again. So it's going to really force you to get organized with your day. And for me, I needed that. Like, I've been a coach for 8.5 years, and I've worked full-time with Beachbody for over 6 years. So there was far too many times I was hitting the snooze button. I wasn't getting out of bed. 5-second rule helped with that, by the way. So this really forced me to get up, to start my day with my shake, and really schedule my day around food, which is kind of awesome. I'm like, okay, well, I can't go do this because I got to eat at this time. Can't do a conference call then because I got to eat. So your life is going to revolve around food for the next 80 days. So if you like to eat, that's going to be an awesome thing. I love to eat. So I'm like, hey, this isn't so bad. I'm like, nope, sorry, I can't talk to you. I got to eat. So that's the time nutrition piece. And I don't know if you guys have seen the meal plan yet. I actually haven't looked at it, like I said, but you're going to have a food block of what foods to eat an hour and a half before your workout. And you're going to have a food block of food to eat after your workout. So depending on what calorie bracket you're in, will determine obviously what containers you have to eat before your workout and after your workout. Another thing that is included in the meal plan is recover. So half hour after your workout, you got to have your recover shake. You're going to get a purple container with it. If you guys haven't had recover in the blender with iced water and half a banana, you're totally missing out. I had probably 5 tubs of recover in our pantry before starting HD Obsession. It was on HD. I just kept putting in pantry. I started 80-day obsession. We're out. Like, I went through like 4 or 5 tubs doing 80-day obsession, and I'm so hooked on it. It's completely out right now. Like, we're watching out the window, like waiting, where is our chocolate recovery? So if you guys haven't ordered your recovery yet, you're definitely going to want it. Same thing with your Energize. I've completed obviously a full round of 80-day obsession. When I started the second one, there was a couple days where I was like, oh, I don't need my Energize. It's fine. And I did the workouts, and there's small children on here, so I won't say the words I would like to say, but I wasn't giving it my all. I wasn't squatting low enough. I wasn't jumping high. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my Zoom just finished recording from earlier. Okay. So I didn't have that extra oomph that I needed without my Energize. So you're going to want to make sure you have your Energize and recover. And I did do Shakeology. I did not do Hydrate, and I did not do the Sleepy Time Shake. It's horrible. It's 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock here. So after 9 o'clock, my brain doesn't work. Whatever Recharge. The Recharge Shake. I didn't do Recharge. I didn't do Hydrate, mainly because I didn't get them ordered, and I didn't order them. But I did do Recover and Energize every single day, and I'm still doing it today. You're going to need your Recover because the workouts are intense. Your body's going to go through a little bit of a shock with the nutrition plan, and especially if you're not on point right now. That's any of us. We just got out of the holidays, right? We all had sugar cookies. We all had eggnog. I didn't have eggnog, but I did have sugar cookies. So your body's going to be in a shock because you'll be like, where's my cookies? Where's my sugar? And so you're going to need your Recover. For that purpose, plus the workouts are intense. Recover is going to help your body reduce soreness. So as you're doing like pistol squats on a slider, holding one weight and doing a shoulder press at the same time, your body might be a little bit sore the next day. So you're going to want your Recover so that you can walk down the stairs, so that you can go to the bathroom and not need assistance. So you're going to need your Recover to help with muscle soreness, but it's also going to help your body repair that muscle. So throughout 80-day obsession, you're going to be breaking down muscle and repairing your muscle, and that's where Recover comes in. It's going to help you build that lean muscle. So you're going to need your Energize and Recover. The other thing that I would say, I totally lost my track of thought, but You're going to need your performance line if you haven't gotten that ordered yet. And of course, I did Shakeology. I've been drinking Shakeology now for 8.5 years. I remember the first time I had it was at Christina's house, and I was a single mom. I was completely broke. I was like, this is too expensive. I can't afford it. And then I had it at her house, and I've been drinking it ever since. You'll find a way to find the money to take care of yourself. And especially when you're investing so much time and energy into something, don't you want to get to the end of the program and know like you gave your all? That was me through the program. I was like, my husband and I, we dine out a lot. I mean, I'm talking at least once, maybe twice a day, sometimes more. I didn't want to get through this program and eat, cheat on myself. I didn't want to have like sweet potato fries and not work out or not push through my workouts or, do something that wasn't right and then get to the end, because you get one chance at your first round of obsession. So do it right. Like, commit to being all in, doing your best. Are you going to have days where you're off? Absolutely. Is there going to be a day where you're probably going to slip up? Yes, probably, but that's okay. You're doing your personal best, and that's all you can do. That's all you can ask for is to do your personal best. If you fall off, you're going to try harder the next day. You're going to get back on track, and you're going to go from there. We have 1 week until Obsession launches. So while ideally we want everybody to have the products ordered, I'd say by tomorrow so they can have their loops, their sliders, their containers, their Recover. You still can promote it hardcore right now through the rest of the week. If you're not sure about, what to talk about, you can talk about the performance line. You can talk about a little obsessed. You can talk about your Shakeology. You can talk about our challenge group that starts on the 15th. So pick one topic to talk about every single day and go live. How many of you guys, your heart just stopped? You're like, no, I'm not going live. Go live on Facebook. Go live on Instagram stories. If that really just scares you, pre-record it. If that really scares you, not everybody's a video person. I understand that. If you're just not a video person, if you don't have the energy, don't do it. We've seen some videos, right? And you're like, that person, they should not be doing video. So if you're just like totally you can't do it, it's okay. It's okay. Pick a topic. Be you, right? Like, hello. I just did a sneak peek and I was showing a video on my screen. I didn't even share my screen. I didn't freak out. Somebody texted me like, hey, we can't even see your screen. All we see is you. I was like, thank goodness I wasn't like picking my nose. So just be yourself. You're sharing your journey. You're sharing who you are. Don't feel like, oh, don't think too much into what you're putting out there. Like, don't make it have to be perfect. Like, just be yourself. The most important thing is people get so frozen that analysis paralysis where they don't do anything. Just put it out there. Be yourself. Start talking about it and getting people signed up. I'm sure you guys are all aware of 80dayobsession.info, which is our team's sales landing page that you can send people to, and then just make sure they know to come back to you guys to get the information. But even if you don't have anybody in the challenge group, because how many times as coaches we're like, I don't have anybody signed up, so I'm just not going to do it. Do it for yourself. If you don't have any challengers in the group, it's okay. You be the best challenger in the group. You are a challenger. We're all challengers in our challenge group. So make that commitment to getting your 80-day results. People are going to watch you. So when this round is over, they're going to be like, what did you do? I want in. Sign me up. How do I do this? So don't make excuses. Don't feel down about yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're going to fall off. Get back on track. Don't stop. And just remember, like, this is your time. This is your time to do this and do it right. It's a hot new program. People, like, I know you guys have seen the promo videos, but it's 80 different workouts. Like, you know, Tony Horton. I was going to say Tony Robbins. It's really, really late. Tony Horton, we all know his jokes. do your best, forget the rest, you know, whatever those jokes are, because you're hearing the same videos over and over and over. This is 80 different videos. So there's none of that. There's none of the same jokes. Like when the cast is sore, you're sore. When they laugh, you're laughing with them. Like there was one time that they were laughing. I laughed so hard I fell over in whatever weird pose I was in. On day 80, you guys, I did a video and I did the ugly cry. I was so emotional. I was like, it's over. But I was so emotional because I felt so accomplished. I felt like I did it. And maybe I wasn't 100% because I did have days where I slipped up. I did slip up, but I did it my very best, and I was so proud of myself. And that's the feeling that you guys want. So, you know, maybe you have to follow the modifier. Maybe there's some moves that maybe you just can't do. Maybe you can only do 1 or 2 of them. Do it to your very best so that at the end of that 80 day, you can do your own ugly cry video, go live on Facebook for the world to see your passion, your excitement, and your ugly cry. Because it's totally life-changing. Like for me, honestly, I finished 21 Day Fix from start to finish. I did it to the T. I ended up in an infomercial somehow with that. But that was really the first program I had done to a T. I mean, there's other programs I've done them start to finish, but I wasn't all in. So for me to complete the 80-day obsession was a really big deal because I was like, I did it, you know? So I want you guys all to have that same sense of accomplishment, that same sense of pride that when you get done with this program, that no matter what, you gave it your all, you did your personal best, you're gonna get crazy, amazing results. Doesn't matter if you have 5 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose, you're gonna get awesome results no matter what. So I'm just going to look at the chat and see if you guys have any questions. The refeed day. So the refeed day is going to come in on week 6. So you got to eat clean for 6 weeks. And then they usually they planned refeed day the day before leg day on day 6. On week 6. And then what that means doesn't mean you can go out and eat pizza, you can go eat whatever you want. They give you a list of what they call dirty yellows. So it's like cream of wheat, a hamburger bun, trying to think what else. There's a couple of other things on the list. But you get that hamburger bun, like we were all like, look at this burger, you know? So you could eat like, I'm trying to think what else. There's like some pancakes. There's some fixate pancakes you can have. I was just excited about cream of wheat. I was like, I don't care about any of that other stuff. I just want some cream of wheat. That's my dirty yellow. So once you get to week 6, you get your refeed day, and then you don't get another one for 2 more weeks. And then you get it again in 2 more weeks. And then throughout the program. So I think you get like 3 or 4 refeed days. So you get extra yellows and you'll get extra purple containers. And they were really testing it out on us. So the first refeed day, I think I had like 6 purple containers and like 6 yellows, something crazy like that. And then the second one, they changed it. They're like, okay, maybe that was too many purples for you guys. Like we were drinking juice, like eating fruit like crazy. To try to restore the glycogen back to your muscles for leg day. So I think they've cut out a lot of the purples, but you're going to get a lot more yellows. So while you get your dirty yellows, you get more dirty yellows, if that makes sense. So I'm glad that you asked that question, Andrea. Were you true to your bracket, meaning did you start in plan A and then have to bump up to plan B? So here's the thing when you're figuring out your meal plan or your bracket. So for the weight loss, I was in plan A. So if you are like if you only have like 10 pounds or less to lose, you kind of have a couple of different options to go to weight loss or maintenance. So the very first, it's broken out into 3 phases. Phase 1, I was in the weight loss bracket. I was a zombie, guys. I was like on the couch, like I couldn't get off the couch. I was so tired. Like 5 o'clock, I was like literally like, what day is this? Refeed when? And so I saw other people like changing their brackets, and then we actually had another webinar with Autumn at that time. And so in phase 2, I bumped up to B for 2 weeks because she said if you do switch it, you want to give it to your body 2 weeks to adjust. So I went to plan B for the next 2 weeks. I was still really tired, and so I finished the last half of the entire program on plan C, and I felt awesome. I wasn't tired. I wasn't fatigued. I felt good. I enjoyed the extra food. So yeah, the goal is for you guys to pick one bracket and stick to it. Like we don't want everybody like switching around. So if you have like 10 pounds or less to lose, kind of consider going into the maintenance plan. You're still going to lose weight, you're still going to tone, and you're still going to get results. So, and you're going to feel a million times better. So was it difficult to get all those calories and foods in at bracket C? It really wasn't. I mean, you're going to get a lot more vegetables. So I'm putting like spinach in my Shakeology. There's times I put like dry oatmeal in my Shakeology. Like if it's late at night, I'm like, okay, I still have a whole other meal to eat. I would have, or my Recover. I had another Recover shake. Guys, I was drinking Recover like no joke. So I would have like even Recover like before bed because they suggest recharge at before bed, and I didn't have it. So sometimes I would just have my Recover shake depending on how I felt for the day. Like if I was super tired and fatigued, I would have a shake. And if I had like a whole other meal, like with carbs and vegetables, and a fruit, I'm putting everything in my Shakeology and drinking it that way. So the key is just if you are like in bracket C or one of the other ones, you want to start eating early in the day, because then you're not like 10 o'clock at night. You're like, I still have all these containers to eat. So the earlier you start your day, I feel like the better. So will they release some sample menus or some suggested recipes? They have started like on ADD Obsession Instagram. I don't know if you saw that, but there's a couple of pre-workout meals there anyway. And then are you on Fixate? Have you ever checked out? Where'd you go? I'm like, where'd she go? She's not on here anymore. I'm looking for her. I'm like, I don't see her. But if you go to the Fixate cooking show, they have a ton of recipes on there that you can still have. For me, I kept it simple. Like I'm talking about like I would cook like a big tub of quinoa, put it in the refrigerator, bake my sweet potatoes. I got a bag of like frozen shrimp or like pre-cooked chicken. I've gotten really big into ground beef lately. Why? But I'll cook like a big thing of ground beef, and then like kale. So I know we all like recipes like casseroles and like like things mixed together. But for me, like once you start mixing things together, it's harder to calculate. So even like the sloppy, there's turkey sloppy joes and Fixate. My favorite recipe that I discovered is apple banana muffins, that you can only have them when you're on bracket C, because you don't get a purple container and a blue container together until you're in bracket C. So A and B, you have no meals with a purple and a blue container together. So once I bumped up to C, I was like, yes, this is awesome. So those are really, really good. But I just feel like for me, the simpler, the better. Like once I start throwing stuff in that pot that you don't really know, it's really hard to track like what it is. So I kept things super simple like that. So what else? Any other questions? Is there anything else you wanted me to cover?
So I just have a question real quick, just for those who are on here. So for maybe who haven't promoted yet, or who still feel like I always talk about missing, like you're missing the bus, right? So I talk about that a lot. And so I guess just something that would be kind of easy. Like I know you mentioned, which everyone on here, one thing will be like, what are you going to do this week? Whether it's going to be doing a live or doing a little obsessed and sharing about that, or the performance line or something you already have. But what is something else that they can be doing maybe behind the scenes, or just getting it out there to get other people interested? Because there are a few new people and then a few seasoned people on here too, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay, so it's Sunday night. Sunday night is prime time social media traffic. So when everybody gets off this Zoom, I want you to go to your Facebook page. If you have a picture of yourself, like you haven't posted yet, preferably a picture of yourself. You don't want to use a stock photo. I mean, it's okay to post like Autumn's photos every once in a while, but maybe it's just, maybe you hop off this Zoom and you just take a, cheesy selfie. I don't know. Maybe you have some photos in your phone that you've never posted, or maybe it's an old picture of your workout picture. It doesn't matter. Go to your page. Oh my gosh, I just got off the most exciting team call. We have the hottest new program launching a week from tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. I want to start off 2018 right. I'm on this journey. I would love accountability and support, and I would love for us to do it together. So kind of put something out there like that. Like you can even include like, oh my gosh, I just got off the team call. I'm so excited. We're learning more about this new program that's launching a week from tomorrow. I've already lost 5 pounds with Beachbody. I made it through the holidays without gaining weight. You're inserting your little personal story. Guys, it doesn't matter. It can be like, I didn't gain any weight through the holidays. People are going to be like, oh man, I wish I didn't gain that 10, 15 pounds through the holidays. So your transformation doesn't have to be huge. We all start somewhere. So whether it's maintaining through the holidays, whether you've lost 5 pounds, maybe you feel happier about yourself, you're going to insert your personal testimonial for Beachbody, and then you're just going to put it out there. Like, this program starts a week from tomorrow. I'm looking for 5 people to do it with me. The accountability, we can do this together. Comment below, private message me, click like, whatever. You just got to put it out there. But your energy is contagious. So the more you put it out there, the more people are going to be like, what is she talking about? I don't even know what she's talking about, but I want to do it. If you're excited about something and you're sharing it, then people are going to start to notice. And I think the other thing to know too is just because you post it once doesn't mean everyone saw it. Chances are, the Facebook algorithm is just ridiculous. So don't feel like, oh, I already posted it once. I don't want to bombard my people because they're going to get annoyed with me. They probably didn't even see your post, honestly. So put something out there tonight. If you have a transformation photo already, put that out there. It can be a picture of you and your family. Like, what are you trying to get out of 2018? You want to be healthy and happy for your family. Whatever. You just got to put it out there, and I would do it like ASAP as soon as you get off this call. Don't wait. And just do it every single day. Start talking about a little obsessed. Start talking about your recover shake. Share transformation photos. On the Beachbody blog, on the on-demand blog, if you Google 80-day obsession results, you'll see transformation photos with people's testimonials. So it's okay to share those, but you know how Autumn has the pictures, it's like there's a number 1 behind it, like one more day. You don't want to post a ton of those. You want to make it more real. So that would be my biggest suggestion, is to get on it right now. And then throughout your journey over the 80 days, make sure you have that before picture. I know it's scary. Nobody wants to take it. Nobody wants to look at it. But at the end of the 80 days, you're going to want that picture, because that's gold. That is gold for your business, is to have that before and after photo. I don't know if there's anybody on here like this, but I always have to say it. Make sure that you're dressed appropriately. All right? No undergarments. Make sure that you can see your face. Do one facing forward. Do one from the side. Do one from the back. Quarter turn. I don't have my husband take my before and after pictures. I have a tripod. I set it up. Before I had my tripod though, I had like a step stool and I stacked boxes of books. You have a timer on your smartphone, and don't just take one picture, take a bunch. For the test group, they had us do 3 different outfits. So not saying you have to do 3 different outfits, but take like 3 photos of you facing the camera, hands down, hands on your hips. One hand down, one hand down. It's because you don't know how they're going to turn out. And at the end, you're going to be so glad. You're like, because you don't want to keep posting the same pictures over and over. So when you have like multiple pictures to post, you can keep posting those pictures, you know, in June because people haven't seen them all. So make sure you have your before photos, your measurements. I'm seeing that timer. It's like less than a minute. I'm like, turn, hurry up and talk. So that's my biggest advice. Don't wait. Get on Facebook tonight and post about how excited you are for this awesome new program that's about to launch.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Another thing is, you guys, that I'm just going to throw in real quick is to do an album. For whatever reason, the albums are popping up more in the algorithm. And plus, it's for your own, use Facebook as your own diary, your own journal, and who gives a shit what anybody else thinks, right? So thank you so much, Lisa, for taking the time out. We really appreciate it. And we love you for giving us this.
Thanks for having me. And you guys, I have an album on my Facebook page if you want to look through it. It's the whole 80-day journal. Oh, I can't even talk. Journey. Wherever. That's what I mean.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Rock 2018. Fist in. Woo! See ya.